During a recent live video, Angela Deem from 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, has revealed how she keeps tabs on Michael Al-Sami through his security guard. The Georgia native has been frustrated with her estranged Nigerian husband because he abruptly left her in February 2024. Michael claimed he could no longer live with Angela due to her verbal abuse. He moved to a different state, Texas, and joined a new family of his American African friends. While Michael has moved on with his life after leaving Angela, she is adamant about annulling their marriage and having him deported. In the past few weeks, Angela appeared ready to move forward with her life and let the court determine Michael's fate. However, it seems she isn't finished publicly criticizing her ex-husband, as she recently made shocking claims about his life in a live video on TikTok. According to a video shared by Angela, alleged that Michael pays $2,500 in rent every month and often has a secret woman visiting his apartment. The 90 Day Fiancé franchise alum claimed she knows these details because the security guard is being paid to tell it. Angela added, "Money talks. Bulls **T walks." She also called Michael a stupid mother in the video. What Angela Deem's allegation about Michael's security guard means. Angela wants to expose Michael to fans from backing him. Angela's bold accusations suggest she has a lot of evidence against Michael. Maybe she is aware of her estranged husband's actions and wants to expose him on social media. Angela has consistently claimed that Michael had deceived her. However, many fans still support Michael because they believe Angela is the one at fault due to her angry outbursts and rude behavior. Angela seems frustrated with people supporting Michael and wants to enlighten them about what's happening at Michael's apartment. The 90 Day Fiancé franchise star woman likely aims to tarnish Michael's reputation by disclosing alleged secrets about him. It's difficult to determine if Angela was truthful in the video. However, her confidence suggests that she may have an advantage over Michael and is no longer afraid of losing to him in court. The current political circumstances may also influence Angela's confidence. In November 2024, Donald Trump defeated Kamala Harris in the election. One of his policies involves deporting both illegal and fraudulent immigrants back to their country of origin. Angela likely thinks she will win her court case under Donald's new administration, expose Michael as a scammer, and send him back to Nigeria. Our take on Angela Deem claiming she paid Michael's security guard. Angela might be fabricating drama to publicly humiliate Michael. Angela's recent comments about Michael and his security guard may be accurate. Still, they could result from Angela being intoxicated and attempting to portray Michael as a villain for moving on with his life. If Angela keeps posting live videos like this, she may be unable to justify her court actions. Michael's lawyer could potentially prove that it was Angela's negative behavior that led Michael to leave her. To improve her chances of winning the case, the 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, alum needs to manage her public outbursts until the legal proceedings with Mick Hale are resolved. Angela Deem's latest unhinged rant raises concerns after Michael Al-Sami leaves her filthy home. Angela Deem from 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, has worried fans about her erratic behavior in her recent live video on TikTok. She has been experiencing a lot of pain and stress since her Nigerian husband, Michael Al-Sami, unexpectedly left her in February 2024. Angela believes Michael has deceived her and now wants to have him deported. However, Michael isn't concerned about his legal battle with Angela and has already raised over $50,000 to fight her in court. Michael is also living in luxury in his new clean place in Texas after criticizing Angela's messy house. Angela has recently been relatively quiet on social media as she attempts to improve her public image. However, she recently changed her calm demeanor and went on an unhinged rant in a live session with her fans. In a video clip shared by @90dayfiance_Alexa, the Georgia native first talked about a wild experience with her daughter and a neighbor. She slurred her words and sounded intoxicated. Angela also ranted about fake Christians and controversial musician Sean Combs, also known as Diddy, saying, "If he did that, I pray the whole prison system rip his king out of place. Angela jumped from one topic to another, making no sense at all. What Angela Deem's latest rant means amid Michael Al-Sami legal fight. Angela appears confident in her ability to expose Michael. Angela's latest rant on TikTok isn't surprising. She has always enjoyed being direct and sharing her experiences with her fans. She has a penchant for expressing herself loudly. Her rant suggests that she may be having trouble controlling her emotions. This could be related to her ongoing court case with Michael. It'll be interesting to see how Angela's behavior affects her request for an annulment. Despite wanting to have Michael deported, the 90-day fiancé, happily ever after, cast members' personality makes it difficult for others to support her over her estranged husband. Angela's live rant also shows a sense of confidence. She may have gained confidence after Donald Trump's election victory. She probably feels like the new administration will make it easier for her to expose Michael as a fraud in order to have him deported to Nigeria. Over the months, Angela has intentionally been quiet on social media to enhance her social image. However, her recent change in behavior and rant suggests she's no longer concerned with being likable. Instead, the reality star seems more focused on expressing her opinions and being unapologetically herself. Our take on Angela Deem's jaw-dropping rant. Angela speaks her mind without filtering her words. Angela's outburst might have caused concern among her fans, but it didn't seem to be as serious as it appeared. It looked like Mima wanted to connect with her loyal followers who support her amid her legal battle with Michael, so she went live while relaxing with a glass of wine. Although Angela's behavior may appear erratic to many fans, it isn't unusual for her devoted fan base. Angela is a passionate speaker who speaks her mind without holding back. Perhaps this quality is what sets her apart as a controversial cast member on 90 Day Fiancé. Happily Ever After. Angela Deem's filthy home is a cry for help, and 7 other signs she's traumatized by Michael's exit. 90 Day Fiancé star Angela Deem's housekeeping skills are under fire, as Angela's home's reportedly filthy, and she may be too heartbroken to pick up a Swiffer or plug in the vacuum. Trauma manifests in different ways. Some people might become hypervigilant, while others need more time to relax. Everyone copes in their own way, and Angela should probably use some of her hard-earned money to hire a housekeeper. They can keep things shining while she does what she does best: entertain her audience. Angela's not always a typical woman. She has a lot of masculine energy, although she wears dresses and jewelry. It seems like Angela wants to be the dominant half in any relationship, taking on a sort of 1950s man-of-the-house guise and looking after her partner. Yes, it's old-fashioned, preceding more evolved views about sex and gender, but again, if that's what she likes and enjoys, it's her life. Aside from finding a man who'll do the housework while she gets out there in front of cameras, or does meet and greets with fans, Angela, who's known for her rage, needs to clean things up all by herself. Angela's not all bad, but her home needs a good cleaning. Can she get it together? Angela's house may have been one reason why Michael flew the coop, but there's way more. This relationship was doomed from the outset. It's just that Angie would never take off the rose-colored glasses. She kept romanticizing a situation that was inherently transactional and forgiving Michael for even the harshest offenses. Usually, that kind of behavior is due to low self-esteem. As a person grows stronger, they'll typically tolerate less. While Angela's very strong in so many respects, when it comes to her love life, she loses all sense of reality. Yes, she did suspect that Michael was a Nigerian scammer rather than a prince, but she pushed those thoughts away. She needed to believe in him in order to live out some kind of dream, or just to ease her loneliness. This stuff isn't all bad. A lot of people have these drives. They don't want to be alone. They forgive too much. However, usually the train doesn't go off the tracks while millions of people watch. Angela's revenge makeover may be a way to try and feel better. Is she dressing up to get Michael's attention? If a woman wants to please a man, she'll usually make an effort, rather than slobbing out in sweats with uncombed hair and no makeup. While Michael was still her husband, Angela, who let her house go, may have let her image go too. Now, she's seemingly doing the opposite, just to show him how good she can look. Lately, Angela's going all out, putting on tight and revealing clothes. Angela's darkened her eyebrows dramatically, which gives her a fierce but bizarre appearance. Yes, this woman is a reality icon. The confidence is there. But right now, maybe it's not as abundant as it usually is. She's at a low ebb because Michael hurt and humiliated her. The lengths she's going to with her appearance make her seem like she's on stage at all times, playing to the peanut gallery. Maybe Angela can't see her own beauty at the moment, even though she refers to herself as royalty. She may feel like she wasn't pretty enough to keep her younger husband happy. With the right person, she won't need to worry about that. The fact that she's wearing backwards baseball caps and layers of bling may be a way of telling Michael that she's still young and vibrant. However, she shouldn't be trying to impress a man who cheated on her and then dumped her. Michael left to chase the American dream, and this was possible because of the money she gave him and the green card she enabled him to get. Why make an effort for that? She shouldn't, and hopefully she isn't. Angela's hurting because Michael loves the single life. His antics bring out the worst in her. Michael's glorying in his single status, and every time he does, he's shredding Angela emotionally. She had big dreams about Michael coming to America. In fact, she spent years waiting for him. Imagine how hurt she was when he finally got to the US of A, only to run for the hills as soon as he could. Then, he rubbed every bit of happiness in the sad Georgia peach's face, making her feel totally disposable. This is the downside of dating a man who approaches a woman on Facebook, showering her with compliments. Michael love-bombed Angela, trying to weaken her common sense. This technique can be very effective. Basically, decent people want to trust others and like them. They aren't expecting to be scammed by evil users. However, with Michael, there were so many red flags. Even so, she was seeing some of them, despite being blinded by love. She wondered if he was conning her, but that didn't stop her from dating him and getting serious with him, and marrying him in Nigeria. These blunders are human and survivable. They aren't some kind of death sentence or emotional prison sentence. She can live to fight again. She can find another partner. However, the flirtatious Mima probably isn't ready yet. She's still healing after a long and turbulent relationship. Her dreams died, and she has to rise from the ashes, and she can. Angela's inflamed by Michael's Christian purity act. He's trying to change his gold digger image. Michael donned a God Got Me t-shirt in his GoFundMe profile pic, playing the devout Christian. That was a bit galling. Would a real Christian do any of the bad things he's done? Sure, they'd sometimes sin and then ask for forgiveness, but would they accept oral sex from a woman in exchange for giving her a ride? Would they siphon money out of an older woman, turning her into an ersatz ATM? Would they play the faithful husband until they got their greedy hands on a green card, and then seal themselves off from their wife? The Christian Michael has done all of these things. It's enough to make a person cynical about religion, but good Christians are out there. Michael probably isn't one of them. In his defense, Angela can be a nightmare. She's loud, crude, and violent. She can be kind, but when she's triggered, Michael needs to duck and cover, and who wouldn't get sick of that? Both people are flawed, but Angela's the only one who's heartbroken. Michael may carry trauma due to all the abuse he endured, but he seems to be thriving. It's possible that he's not having any sleepless nights or crying any tears. Mikey could be okay. Angela clearly is not. Angela is trying too hard to be happier than ever. She needs her family right now. It actually sounds fun, and hopefully there will be a good turnout. While Angela needs to stop getting physically aggressive, she can be very funny. She's got more charisma than most people, a sort of star quality that keeps Angela from getting canceled despite some fairly heinous acts. However, under all this festive stuff, Angela's a woman who lost her husband. Every happier than ever post that Angela adds to Instagram is a way to show the world that she's okay, but she might not be. The problem with strong women like Angela is that they try to project strength and competence at all times, even when they're hurting inside. Hopefully, Angela's family's giving her the love she needs right now. Angela's inflamed by Michael's GoFundMe. His fans make her so angry. At GoFundMe, in the aforementioned God Got Me shirt, with an innocent smile, Michael tried to get money out of his followers, and he succeeded. The GoFundMe's over now closed for donations, but Michael's audacity inflamed Angela. It probably made her very depressed. Watching people flock to his fundraiser must have killed her. During breakups, people need to reorient themselves. Angela's lashed out at Michael's fans and generally hasn't taken the high road. That's understandable, as she believes that Michael was taking her for a ride from day one. He does deserve some shade for doing that. However, his side also needs to be considered. He needs money for legal fees because Angela is trying to get him deported. Angela is trying to win the split. She needs to rise above all this. Angela is suffering because she loved Michael. It's a fine line between love and hate, and even now, she probably loves him sometimes and hates him at other times. She must remember when they were happy and wish things were different. At the same time, she's super bitter because Michael rejected her. His American dream includes a new group of friends, his new family. Angela could never tote a baby with Michael due to her age, and she may have to watch another woman do that one day. As she tries to win the split, Michael thwarts her at every turn. He joined a Paradise Men group at Facebook, where he could easily connect with vulnerable women. This isn't really gigolo stuff, but it's on the fringes. It seems like he's trying to find more women to mooch off and generally take advantage of. Watching him flamboyantly branching out like this must sting. Angela needs to stop trying to win the split. There are really no winners here. Michael is free in America, but he's still the guy who left an older woman heartbroken after using her for years. Is that something to be proud of? Of course not. Meanwhile, Angela's reputation is in ruins. However, that can be liberating. Once a person's reputation is totally shot, as Taylor Swift discovered, they can reinvent themselves. They're no longer trying to meet expectations. As Austin Powers said, that train has sailed. Angela will try to date again. She's posting pictures of her with men. Angela looked giddy while posing with Vanilla Ice at his concert. She'd probably date the Ice Ice Baby rapper if she could. Angela's older, but she's hot-blooded. She wants romance, and she's got a roving eye. In the past, it seemed like she was just flirting with people to get revenge because Michael was a cheater. However, as a single woman, she's just the same. The chances of getting burned again are extremely high, so she needs to be cautious. She needs to start looking for nice guys. She must try to appreciate them. Yes, she may gravitate towards bad boys, but there is another path, a higher path. On that path, she can forget about looks and focus on how the person is acting. Do they try to help her? Are they there for her? Do they listen? Do they care? The answers to these questions are important. In fact, a partner who cares, rather than pretending to, is really the ideal, not some scammer from another country, or a rapper who'll forget her as soon as he sees another woman. Angie's cool sometimes. She's hilarious and full of life. She's a feisty woman who commands attention. However, it's time for her to grow up. The men she naturally likes will always hurt her. Hopefully, Angela will forget about Michael. Look for someone who goes out of his way to make her life better and easier, and forget about the dirtbags. Right now, deep in trauma, 90 Day Fiancé's Angela's doing the best that she can. She's not all bad and deserves some compassion. Faith reveals shocking relationship status update as Lauren Allen awkwardly meets her family, spoilers. 90 Day Fiancé. Before the 90 Days star Faith Getak-Tulad divulged her real relationship status with Lauren Allen after he revealed he'd been cheating on her. Lauren from Las Vegas found Faith on a Filipino dating app. The Before the 90 Days Season 7 star was interested in dating trans women from a young age, and meeting Faith was a dream come true for him. However, he didn't respect Faith's feelings. Lauren cheated on her throughout the 6 months he and Faith were together. Lauren only confessed to Faith after he got gonorrhea through cheating. Faith was left heartbroken when her first boyfriend in 30 years admitted he was cheating on her. Now she's revealing a new update about her connection with Lauren. Faith decided to give Lauren another chance, but this time, she's taken a step back and is calling him her friend instead of her boyfriend while introducing Lauren to her family. People shared a clip from the upcoming Before the 90 Days episode, which shows Lauren meeting Faith's mother and siblings in her hometown. Faith tells her family that she met Lauren on a dating website but leaves out his cheating scandal and his STD diagnosis. While Lauren says, of course, when Faith's mother asks him if he loves her daughter, Faith says they are just friends at the moment. What Lauren Allen's meeting with Faith's family means for relationship. Lauren might get another chance from Faith. Faith didn't expect Lauren to betray her in their relationship at all. She had already accepted that he was broke and homeless in America, even though that was also something he didn't tell her before coming to the Philippines. Lauren has also been married in the past and has 2 children, but it's not known if he's discussed that with Faith. She has been accused of trying to escape to the Philippines to avoid paying child support. Yet, Lauren wants to marry her and have an open relationship with her in her country. Faith didn't want to give up on her relationship with Lauren so easily, despite him having cheated on her plenty of times. She decided to stay friends with him and perhaps monitor his behavior around her family to see if he has the potential to change. Lauren convinced Faith that he would stay committed only to her and be in an exclusive relationship if she stayed with him. This may have given Faith the confidence to introduce him to her family and tell them that they met with the intention of dating. Our take on Lauren Allen's awkward meeting with Faith's family. Will Faith date Lauren to come to the U.S.? Lauren made quite a fool of himself in front of Faith's family with the way he was eating. Faith convinced her family that she wants to get to know Lauren better before taking their relationship to the next step. It appears Faith's family would prefer it if she didn't date Lauren, even though they aren't aware of his cheating and homelessness. Faith herself needs time because dumping Lauren would also mean giving up on her dream of moving to the U.S. It remains to be seen if she stays together with Lauren after Before the 90 Days Season 7. Chidi announces life-changing news after Rain's wild relationship update. Can his blindness be cured? 90 Day Fiancé. Before the 90 Days star Chidi Ipimi's wishes to cure his blindness with the help of fans after his split with Rain Fernandez. Rain, who's from New Mexico, sent Chidi from Nigeria a friend request over 5 years ago. Chidi and Rain began a long-distance relationship, but it only lasted for 2 years, and they were broken up for 3 years, after which Rain reconnected with him to apply for the show. When Ray visited Chidi in Lagos, she didn't like that Chidi refused to sleep with Rain and didn't choose her over his sister. Rain and Chidi called it quits during 90 Day Fiancé. Before the 90 Days Season 7 following Rain's heated fight with Victoria, Rain blamed Chidi for not treating her right despite her having traveled to Nigeria to meet him. 90 Day Fiancé fans didn't appreciate Rain's condescending behavior towards Chidi, and since fans are choosing him over Rain, he wants their help in making a life-altering decision. Chidi recently shared an Instagram update using his sister's help, titled, "Help Chidi Restore His Sight and Build Hope for Others." Victoria mentioned that they finally have a chance to get advanced eye treatment for Chidi that could change his life forever. Victoria revealed that Chidi could regain some of his sight while launching a Chidilite Empowerment Foundation to support other visually impaired individuals. Chidi posted a GoFundMe link asking for $50,000. What Chidi starting a fundraiser means for his future after 90 Day Fiancé. What will Chidi do with his GoFundMe money? Chidi's blindness was discussed in a previous Before the 90 Days Season 7 episode in which Rain took him to an eye doctor, who informed Chidi he could see some signs of cataracts in his left eye. He was relieved to hear he didn't have glaucoma because cataracts could be cured. Chidi was aware of incidents where people with cataracts had been cured of blindness. However, his doctor told him he also showed signs of glaucoma, and there was high pressure in his eyes that could grow over time without proper management and lead to his eyes being removed permanently. Still, Chidi's sister seems to think that a cure could be possible if he traveled to the U.S. The money they are asking from fans would be used for Chidi to fly to the U.S. and would help pay for his visa, accommodations, airfare, and more. Apart from the many consultations and tests he would be required to undergo at world-class vision care facilities. In addition to this, the Foundation Chitty is launching would, in turn, provide support to individuals like him so they could start a community and use Chitty's life experiences to live independently. Our take on Chitty asking fans for money after split from Rain. Did Chitty always have a U.S. visa on his mind? Chitty wanting to travel to the U.S. after his split suggests it may have always been something he wanted to do. He could have come to the U.S. on a K-1 visa and received consultations, with Rain being financially responsible. Chitty may have agreed to appear on 90 Day Fiancé for a reason. He had already been to the doctor, and he was told there was no cure for his blindness, which makes his GoFundMe suspicious. It's possible Chitty was a scammer who used Rain for a visa and is now after fans to help him fulfill his goal. Subscribe to our channel for daily updates. Always be the first to get news. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel, USA Celebrity Corner 24. Thank you for watching.